Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to United View. Welcome to another match preview for the Premier League that we don't give a crap about, where we've got 15 losses and counting.
Wait a minute, Flex. Wait a minute. Come on. Each game is important. Yeah, that's. wait a minute. It still matters.
You can't have another loss. You know, it's embarrassing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's embarrassing. If you lose one more game, it's going to be even more embarrassing.
Exactly.
So yeah, you're right. Actually, we got to stop the rut. That's what we must do. We haven't won a Premier League game since Leicester. 3-0 before the international break. It is that because we had them three. We had the City, Newcastle, Forest. Lost two of those. Drew one.
Yeah.
Then we drew against. No, that's three. Then we lost the fourth, which was against Wolves, and then this was the fifth. We ain't won since Leicester.
I saw a clip on my timeline the other day of United Strand, and it was like going through the literally it was like a time lapse thing, and it also had beneath it the sort of win streak that we were on, and like every time without fail he'd go like day 100, and he'd be like win streak 1, then he would be like day 105 win streak 0. The highest it got out of any of it I think was 2. Like, I'm not even sure we've won like 3 consecutive games, not in the Prem. I'm talking all comps because in the Premier we won back to back. So. Yeah, I mean, that's Man United this season in the Premier League, isn't it? That's us. So I don't know. And the Vitality Stadium, I'll tell you what, our record's not been too good there, in recent years. I mean, we drew there last season. Season before, I want to say we won Casemiro in the highlight kit. I remember that.
Highlight kit, that was Casemiro's first season. We won there, the highlight kit.
Yeah,
scored that little acrobatic.
And then last season somehow was a draw. I remember it was a match view of me, you, and KG.
Oh, Bruno penalty in the last.
And we were awful. We were awful. That's when Campuala got absolutely run ragged by Solanke. Maybe he's not ready. It was right after after he played against Liverpool in the FA Cup and was really poor in the Prem. On the Prem, we were like, I tell you what. We were like, I tell you what, not bad. So we were like, no.
And then shortly after. 10 million move away.
Yeah, sold to Villarreal. Not literally nothing. I've heard nothing.
No, exactly. And let's be honest, the players how they're playing right now, they've been up and down. To be fair, they haven't been the Bournemouth that was banging in the middle of the season. But I don't know, Semenyo, Cliver, Evan Nilsson, Kirkes bombing on. I just can't see it, mate. Especially with the way that, again, we know we're going to be making changes. This time, the changes have to be even more managed because the game is in 4 days. The one against Wolves is a bit more, I could play you a little bit longer. We got a whole week off until the next game, which is now. And then 4 days until the next game, the big one on Thursday night. But now there's not that turnaround of like, if you're a bit tired, you got more time. No, the game's in 4 days. Whoever's starting on Thursday needs to be protected. I know they still might need a bit of rhythm. You might, there's certain players you wouldn't just leave Bruno out of this completely where he doesn't play a minute of this game. Etc. etc. But actually, the interesting thing is Dalot. Actually, we need to talk about that. Let's get cut to the chase here. We know about the Premier League. We don't care about it, etc. etc. But in terms of the team and how best Ruben should actually manage this, let's get serious here. Dalot is apparently out with a calf injury, right? That's what Fabrizio Romano said yesterday.
Could miss the rest of the season.
Could miss the rest of the flipping season. Now, for all the criminal behavior and Dalot's done this, etc. etc. This is what happens, and the player gets this like, I do really need him. I fucking wish he wasn't injured. It's like, listen, mate, like him being injured is a big problem. Ahmad's only just coming back, so you can't. Yeah. That's too early. Mazraoui going to right wing back. Okay, cool. De Ligt's only just on his way.
He's on his way.
It's not really counting.
Too soon for this game. Too
soon for this game. Aiden Heaven was in a boot. I saw him in a protective boot after when he was celebrating at Old Trafford the other day.
Yeah, well, it was interesting, wasn't it? Because he was on the bench a couple of games ago, wasn't he? And then everyone thought, he's on his way back. And then Amorim in his press conference on Friday sort of went, he's still. Well, he didn't say he was just sort of like he's not ready. He's not ready to be back or anything like that yet. So the solution looks to be, like you said, you either move Mazraoui or you're looking at Harry Ames left wing back and Dorgu right wing back. I think that's probably what he's going to go with, to be honest with you. And that might be for both games. That might be not only for this game, but also on Thursday as well.
Young Harry Ames, after all of that, could potentially now go on a run now because of injuries.
Yeah.
Depending on what he does, because he might still go Dorgu back there and then more experience, put Mazraoui right wing back. But if he's got a decision to make.
Depends on the options. Harry. Yeah.
The options, because actually for balance, Dorgu's did all right on a right wing back actually.
Yeah.
And do you want to keep them centre halves where they need to be? But when De Ligt comes back, you have to drop one of him or Maguire usually, or do you put Mazraoui right wing back and then go Yoro
before?
De Ligt, Maguire?
He's gone with Maguire in the middle and then De Ligt on the right and then Yoro on the left. He might go with that moving forward.
We do have options. We do have. It's not a complete catastrophe that Dalot might be missing for the rest of the season, but it doesn't help. It's something that we wouldn't have done.
It's definitely awkward. Yeah.
We have to do something that he probably wouldn't have wanted to do. But so in terms of this game, let's be honest then. For the preview, we'd say it could be Dorgu right wing back and Amas left wing back. It could be protecting Dorgu because he has to. Dorgu definitely won't play 90 minutes then. Maybe you got to get Mazraoui at right wing back. Take him off, then put Dorgu on, let them split it. Give Harry Amas 90. Or if you've got plans for Harry Amas to play 90, you just mix it all up. Fredrickson can come in, so keep him in there.
Yeah, I was going to say Fredrickson, Lindelof. Johnny Evans was back in the last game, so push comes to shove.
We might have to get really creative here.
Yeah, you could put Mazraoui around. You could have like a back three that's like Lindelof, Fredrickson, and Johnny Evans, something like that, which is unbelievable. But these games don't matter, right? That's how you open the preview. You open the preview saying that. And would you rather do that and have your back three fresh for Thursday?
I'm nearly sick, mate. I know, Owen, but that's just probably a bit much. Probably a bit much, that one.
Honestly, I feel sick. That's how I feel. I feel sick.
That with that three there, Fredrickson, Lindelof, Evans.
Well, it'd be Fredrickson, Evans, Lindelof, really, wouldn't it? Johnny Evans going wide centre back.
Well, yeah. But I think I don't know. I think he'll do a bit of a mixed bag. Midfield, surely Casemiro can't play.
Well, you know what? But just before we started this, I was looking. Rich Fay from Manchester Evening News said Casemiro only featured in 5 of Amarim's first 15 matches in charge of the club, but he's now played in 13 of their last 15, which goes to show the turnaround. And that whole thing that we've been saying about, he's certainly become a really important player for big games.
One of the first names on the team sheet,
it's reflected in the stats. Like, he has fully done a turnaround in Ruben Amorim's eyes. Now, he still might go in the summer, but it's one of those ones where it's like, you know what? Same for the big games. Make sure he's fresh. Again, I'm telling you now, Fleck, Thursday against Bilbao, he's playing. I'd be stunned if he didn't play.
No,
million playing.
He is. So, and he has to. He's very important into what we want to do in that game.
So tomorrow, probably not. Probably not then. You're probably looking at Ericsson, probably going to start again. Who will he be next to? He might be next to Ugarte, perhaps.
Might be next to Bruno.
Might be next to Bruno.
And then you take Bruno off.
Yeah, maybe.
Because Bruno didn't start the last game, did he? He only came on for like 15 minutes.
Came on.
So Bruno will start this game and come off, I think. Personally, I think that will happen. Garnacho started last game, innit? He starts all the games.
Yeah, Garnacho and Cobby.
Would you go... I'd give Mason Mount a start.
I was going to say, I think it might be Mount. I think it might be Mount and maybe Garnacho again.
Yeah,
perhaps.
Start Chido up front as well. Start Chido.
That's what I was going to say. Do you think you'll go for Chido?
Start
and then
Chido, mate.
Or is it?
He wants Hoyland to score so bad to get.
I know he wants Hoyland to score, but then it's one of those ones, isn't it, where if Hoyland were to get injured, we'd be fully screwed for first. Yeah, we've got nobody else. We've got nobody. So
and then you're into Cobby false 9 or put Bruno false 9, and
you're into.
I know you say, well, it doesn't matter because Thingy's rubbish anyway. But no, you still
Maguire up front, mate.
Balance of the team.
Maguire up front.
So please just start Chido. Prediction, Owen?
Probably a loss, honestly. Yeah. But I'm going to go with 0-0.
Okay. I know you don't believe that, but that's fine.
I'm going to go with 0-0, Fleck. or a
There's
1-1.
no way we're not keeping a clean sheet against them. I'll tell you that for free, mate.
Where we kept a clean sheet against City at home. You know, it could be like that. But whatever.
Jeez.
Bournemouth's close to the seaside. Maybe everyone's on the beach.
Oh my god, yeah, no. Semenyo and them, man, nah. I'm gonna go 2-0 Bournemouth. 2-0 Bournemouth from this one. Sorry.
Are we going to win again this season?
I don't know. Maybe West Ham at home, but then it's sandwiched. If we're through to the final, it could be really rapid.
Rotate, yeah.
Yeah, but through to the final, everyone's happy though, and it's like we're in the final, we can do it, and it might just rain. West Ham shit. We'll beat West Ham. I don't think we'll beat Bournemouth away, Brentford away, or Chelsea away.
Hey, we were happy after Lyon against Wolves last weekend. We went into that game going, it didn't matter, and then afterwards we were fucking crazy.
I know. So that's what's going to happen. It's going to be a record. It's going to be 16 defeats, and then the same thing will happen. We're going to lose this game. Then everyone's going to be like, "Oh, he just can't keep losing. No, is he the right man?" And then on Monday we'll be doing the same shows because everyone's talking about it again, and we'll go right. We're back here again. Thumbnail from Monday morning. Back here again. That's what I'm putting. Make the thumbnail from now.
Yeah.
All right. There you go, guys. We're out of here. We'll be on the match view tomorrow as well. Make sure you lock in. All three of us will be there. Maybe even Marcel as well. Take care, peeps. We're out of here. Go on. Laters.